in Trendy Gossip TV. You're listening and watching to Ximex Music, the best music show right now on TV. Today is the 14th of November 2022. So guys, over the weekend, all the roads were leading to Bulàwayo. Yes, Bulàwayo. And the night will be remembered in the history of the arts in Bulàwayo and Zimbabwe. Not only for that, it was a celebration of a 20-year career, but as well as for an album launch that united the art sector. Sandra Ndebele launched her 10th album at the ZITF Hall 3 on Saturday night. It was a culmination of 20 years relevance in the art sector ever since being introduced to Zimbabwe in 2002 through the song Mama. The event was the talk of Bulàwayo and Zimbabwe as a must attend, as it drew people from far and wide to watch her on a rainy Saturday evening. However, on Saturday, Sandra Ndebele showed that she still has the pull that many artists can only dream about, as on her Facebook page, where the launch was being streamed, she was watched by thousands. In an audience, Finance Economic Development Minister Mtuli Ngube, Deputy Minister of Youth, Sports, Arts and Recreation Chinoma Chakaire, Women Affairs, Community, Small and Medium Enterprises, SMEs Minister Stembiso Nyoni, Zimbabwe Music Awards, Zima Rizla Sibanda were in attendance. Madam Boss Maititi and Goyo traveled from Harare to support Sandra Ndebele. The high-powered delegation pledged their support for Sandra Ndebele by purchasing her album for a combined total of over $30,000 during the night. The album launch hosts were Babongile Sekonjwa and Zaza, the Zazilicious one, and held an auction of the CD to the audience. At the end of the bidding, Professor Ngube brought the album for $8,500, setting the tone for the night. Professor Ngube went on stage and received the album from Sandra. Deputy Minister Machakaire was next on stage and whipped out the crowd with the help of DJ Uji through singing a rendition of Love Moma Jevana song Umoya Wami. He then said since he was given Alec Macheso $10,000 during this year's album launch, for Sandra Ndebele he was pledging $13,000, much to wide cheers from the crowd. The festivities did not stop there, as another round of auction was held, and this time the Zima boss Rizla brought the album for $4,500. Madam Boss also said she would buy the album for $1,000, and Rengoyo said she would part with $100. Local music promoter Rise also pledged $1,000, and Young Women for Economical Development said they would buy the album for $500, while the organization chairperson Tatenda Mawetera pledged $1,000. SME Minister Dr. Nyoni at the grand finale of the show pledged 4 head of cattle to Sandra Ndebele. Fellow artists that were there in support include Jace Marabini, Novuyo Sigel, and Professor were also in the crowd watching proceedings. However, this was all done late at night, as proceedings started late after guests and fans started trickling in as early as 5 p.m. Others waited patiently for the album launch to start, while others who have attended such events came exactly when the first act, K Mimi, was on stage. The young girl seems to have a fledged career, while Lady also brought some interest to the album launch. The supporting acts gave a great account of themselves, and some were mentioned by Sandra Ndebele. The long hours of rehearsals seems to have paid off, as the 20-member dance crew supported Sandra Ndebele well. Sandra is from a performing acts background, where she was under IASA, and it was telling through her well-choreographed presentation on stage. But it should be mentioned, in some instances it looked too crowded on stage, and the big one could have surfaced well. Another thing, besides playing backtrack, Sandra Ndebele had backing vocalist for all her songs in the live band for some them. The 10-track album is a mix masala, a little bit of everything. Zim Danso with Khadija, Afro Pop with Platinum One, Amapiano with Professor and Mr. Brown. Some of the notable songs, such as Indaba Zabantu featuring Mr. Brown, who performed alongside Sandra Ndebele, is a must-watch. Another with Maititi, Masba Mbeni, that speaks about unity. It is high energy. Sandra Ndebele sings part in Isindebele, and Amatiti does so in Shishona. Soulful musician Xmail is also on the album and performed the track Ama Sophie, that could also be a love tune that people will be ended to. The song Sarah Batman with Professor, not as hard hitting as Lee Zwile, perhaps will grow on people with continued listening, as it did not get the crowd on its feet as anticipated. The song speaks on the plight of females being objectified sexually by society and hence be prone to abuse, something Sandra Ndebele has spoken about. To make up, Sandra and Professor performed the 27-hit collabo Lizwile, and that got the crowd on its feet dancing and singing along. This was the first time that the duo performed the track live on stage. The grand finale was befitting for it to be platform 1 as the group is close to Sandra Ndebele's heart. The South African group performed at Sandra Ndebele's wedding some 11 years ago, and Saturday night shared a stage together performing a collaborative track, Umuzi. This is the festive season. It could be one of the wedding songs couples can dance to during the nuptial celebrations. The message is clear on the album as it takes one on a journey from the beginning to Sandra Ndebele's career until today. The message on Umuzi talks about the chorus that married couples are supposed to do, something that should not be forgotten. In Sandra Ndebele's outfits on stage, shared the trendy black number for her amapiano tracks and went traditional on Umuzi. As DJ Liz and Crazy D, the show ended at around 12 a.m. on Sunday, and where souls went home, while others went to various night spots. And so guys, that's the latest here. $30,000 for Sandra Ndebele's album over the weekend. And yes, makorokoto kuna Sandra Ndebele. And yes, so I had some people saying a lot of things on social media. Some saying agona mushonga, agona zvipatara, agona chakati. I mean, for real, come on guys. Ingwan Alec Machosa kapoa madwan. I mean, this has been happening for several years. My ministers achitenga album for $20,000, $10,000. Why people are now talking about zvipatara, akuna mushonga, akuna madoctor, akuna cancer machine. I mean, so I feel like when it's artists from Bulàwayo, people always wants to say negative stuff. Kanada Alec Macheso and Rwanda, but then what you could see, I'm so sure Macheso apo marriage sure I was totally and because I went to Opo's Facebook page yesterday. The man commented about this, said while Zimbabwe's finance minister Bulàwayo paid $8,500 for a music CD yesterday in Bulàwayo, patients in the same city at one of the Zimbabwe's 5 central hospitals, United Bulàwayo hospitals, are sleeping on the floor. This is Forest Ward at UBH. They call me a sellout for this truth, but zvinhu zvose zvinouya ne-V11 ngavatuke havo asi chokwadi chinenge chasvika. Journalist Opel is blasting Bulàwayo of donating $8,500 for a CD Sandra Ndebele while muzvipatara musina mushonga, while he is the finance minister. I mean, the man has been urging Zimbabweans to use local currency, which is bond, but ivo vanenge vane mayusa anenge vatsikirira mayusa and saka ngatitaure in the comment section. This is Ximex Music, the best music show right now on TV. And say mimi ministers muchipa maartista mari 20,000 50,000 imo muzvipatara misina mushonga, and dai same energy ichizopuwawo kumaartista vanana Alec Macheso nevamwe vanolaunchawo maalbums vanhu vanopuwawo mari. Vakadai vanhu chichokomendo chiti sei maminister mimi muchipuwawo maartista mari, but Sandra Ndebele, of course, people will just say a lot of things, but this has been happening for a long time now. Yes, it's not the first time, and this won't be the last. My ministers, my businessmen, vacharamba vachingobudisa mari dzakawanda kudai over my albums, because remember Zimbabwe, kuti artist atona mari antowana ipapo, because kuti music yake pa internet itengeswe hapana mari anowana, because we as Zimbabweans we really don't stream music. It's also to share music through my WhatsApp groups and whatsoever. Saka musi wanotolauncha album iri ndo musi wanotoonawo mari nemusi wachatoitawo mashows apo naapo. But truly speaking, this has been a trend. And also remember that Professor Ndebele or Wamachakaire vane personal life yavo futi, havangorambe vangori minister of finance everywhere. Pane pamwe kutoti vanenge vachitoenjoyo vachitofarawo, and so let the men be. This is Ximex Music, the best music show right now on TV. Remember to like, share, comment and follow. Bless up.